Welcome back, everybody, to a something episode. I want to call this special, but I really don't know that I can. Right here in front of me, I have the Starbucks Iced Energy Collection. Yippee. Now, Starbucks does make what they call their double shot energy, but that's literally just coffee. This is something different. To my knowledge, these are the only three flavors, but these are actual energy drinks, not coffee. Why they decided to do this, I don't really know. But they did. So, we have watermelon twist, tropical peach, and blueberry lemonade. Oh, God. Now, if I had to guess, I'm probably going to like the blueberry lemonade the most, but I've never had any of these, and I've mostly just heard people say they all suck. So, we're going to find out if that's the case. Starting with watermelon twist. So, you know how I am with watermelon drinks. I like them. They're usually pretty good. Some disappoint me, but overall I'm optimistic to try them. But this is Starbucks. They make coffee. So I really don't know how I'm going to feel about this. But maybe it's good. Let's find out. All right. Fizzy as hell and looks clear. Smells like watermelon. Kind of what I would expect. It's an okay looking can. Clearly design was not their priority here. But let's find out how it tastes. Bottoms up. Okay, so it's not horrible, but it's very rindy. You really taste the rind of the watermelon. But on top of that, you do also get that juicy, flavorless watermelon taste. When you bite into a watermelon and it's really juicy, but there's kind of no flavor to it. You just get that base watermelon taste with not too much sweet going on there. That's kind of what this tastes like. It's definitely very refreshing. But I don't know that it's something I would ever go out of my way to drink. And actually, I never looked at how much caffeine is in these things. 160 milligrams. So it's decent, but I might as well just drink a Ghost because I could get that watermelon and be much happier. That being said, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. I'll be nice. It's not bad. I don't really have anything wrong with it. It's just kind of underwhelming and not really worth my time. Next up, tropical peach. Now, similar story. I like peach drinks, but I am a little more pessimistic to taste them because usually I'm pleasantly surprised, but almost every time I go to try a new peach drink, I just get really scared that it's not going to be very good. Like I said, most of the time that's wrong, but, every now and then you do get that slight disappointment that really fucks with me. Hopefully this is good, though. The watermelon was decent, so I expect this one to at least be alright, but let's find out. All right, also fizzy and clear. Kind of smells like peach candy, like peach gummy rings or something like that. So, pleasant smell. It's very familiar. But how does it taste? Bottoms up. A similar taste. Okay, so much like the watermelon, it's kind of underwhelming, but it's actually a little bit better. There's more flavor going on there. I said it smelled like peach rings, and it actually tastes like peach rings too. It's got a sweet kind of candy taste to it. It's not too bad. I might even say that's better than the watermelon, so I'm going to give this one a 7.5. But let's get another sip. Yeah, that one's definitely much more pleasant, I think. It's familiar. It's still kind of refreshing. It tastes juicy. It kind of is. But yeah, it's pretty decent, actually. For all the reviews I hear saying that these Starbucks drinks suck, I'm a little surprised. Hopefully blueberry lemonade is just as good. And there's only one way to find out. Here it is. All right, so when it comes to blueberry drinks, I don't even know. Usually I have blue raspberry flavored things. Blueberry is not a very common flavor, but there is one in particular that I may just be talking about soon. Wink, wink. Anyway, being blueberry lemonade, that adds a different aspect to it, and I don't really know how to feel about that. I don't think I've heard of any other blueberry lemonade energy drinks, so this is kind of like uncharted territory for me. That being said, let's find out how it is. Ow. Ooh. Oh, God, why is it pink? Oh, it's like pink. Cool. Okay, it smells like very much like blueberry pie, so pretty good smelling. Hopefully that translates at least somewhat to the taste. But let's find out. Bottoms up. Okay, so it's not blueberry pie. I don't really taste the lemon. I just kind of taste blueberry. It's pretty good. I actually might even say this is the best of the three, but it's not that much better than peach, so it is still going to get a 7.5, because I don't think it's quite as good as an 8. It's surprisingly good. I really expected this one to be a little bit worse, so I'm pretty happy with it, honestly. Everybody's saying these things suck. Like, I don't know what they're talking about. Did they actually try them? Did they actually taste them? Or did they just look at them? I mean, I'm kind of rambling here, but you know what I mean. But what would a collection be without the King's Chalice? So, I mean, this one will be kind of underwhelming, and at this point, I expect to like it, given, you know, how I felt about all 3 drinks individually. But that doesn't change the fact that this must be done. So, let's get started. Starting with the Watermelon Twist. Oh, that one's also pink. Tropical Peach. And that one's yellow. I thought these were all clear. And the Blueberry Lemonade. Oh, that is pinkish red. Alright. Wow, that looks like incredibly frothy for no reason. Dear Lord. Now I smell the lemonade. Damn. But is it good? Let's find out. Bottoms up. I think I just drank the color red. Okay, so, altogether, they're not, like, bad tasting, but you can tell by the taste that is not something you should be doing. I do think that just gave me a nice sinus clearing, though, so that's great. Apart from that, I don't recommend that, and I'm going to promptly go pour these out. Now, I know this is a little different because Starbucks isn't really a brand you would expect to be making energy drinks, nor is it a brand I would expect to be tasting. But I thought I might change it up a little bit, you know, because it's definitely a little different. And this was very easy to do every single flavor in one episode here because there's literally only 3. I don't know if they're going to make more in the future. If they do, I'll definitely, you know, talk about them because who knows, maybe they'll make one that's even better. These pleasantly surprised me a little bit. But, you know, I just don't know how much I can recommend them. Like, if you want a watermelon flavor, there's so many better ones to get. The same thing with peach, and I don't know. If you want, like, a blueberry drink, go for this, because I don't really know of any other one that's viable. But yeah, I mean, they're not that bad. And you can find these really anywhere. I mean, they're at Target, Walmart, gas stations. Like, you'll find them everywhere. So, you know, availability is not a problem. So yeah, if you want to try them, go ahead. If not, then you're like me. Great. And if you're really like me,